What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the show. I hope you've been well. AOR here, and in today's episode, we are heading to YBL right now to do a mission called Prisoner 23. We're going to be doing a few missions this evening, and as always, I hope you all enjoy. I'm just popping out the chat as we're waiting for our bird to arrive here. Cool. We've got food, we've got water. We should probably grab keys, and then we will have everything we'll need. It has been quite some time. These past couple of weeks have been what they have been.
Raven here, ready to head out.
Busy, productive.
Get ready, we're moving out.
And I hope you guys' week is going well. Yeah, I am, let's see, it's just after 4 p.m. here, Mountain Time. It's been pretty rainy past few days, going back into even last week. There were a couple of days where I was going to stream, but for fear of losing power, because that's how bad it was in our area, I basically just opted to not turn on the PC and risk something catastrophic happening to my rig. So, I am pretty excited to report that today, although it is raining, it is not nearly as bad as it was these past few days. Assuming by this you're not going to be on later, boo. Dome says in the chat. Maybe, I don't know yet. TBD. Arrow says, hi guys. What's going on, Alan? Appreciate you guys hopping in the chat. Yeah, man, it's, you know, I'm kind of excited to play. It's been a little while. I'm really looking at, I don't know, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot here and say this prematurely, but I am looking forward to the update, which should be coming very soon. I'm really hoping there's like 2 or 3 things they said they would do in this update that I'm really looking to see if they do, because if they don't, there's a good chance I'm going to be putting down this game for several hundred hours until they figure this out. So, to the point where I've literally started looking at other games. I've already started putting feelers out, asking a couple buddies what I can occupy my time with. A couple of people have said Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls remastered game from, like, I want to say that was like 2008 or 9 maybe. Let me look that up. (2007). Oh no, the first release was March 20, 2020 or 2006, and then PlayStation 3 had a version following in 2007. Okay. See, I mean, I don't know. We shall see. Yeah. So I've been looking at a few games. I've been playing another one. It's a sim.
We're getting close. 30 seconds.
I think it's called Mars. Survive Mars. Think of like a city builder. I think it's Cities Skyline. It's the same developers that made that same game. I want to say it's Surviving Mars, but yeah, basically it's just a sim builder. Kind of gives me the same vibe as RimWorld. Pretty fun. Farm Sim 25. Have they released it yet? I don't actually know that I've seen it, but I'm not opposed, man. Every now and then it's just nice to sit down to a passive game and just kind of chill, vibe with the boys. They did. Okay, that's good to know. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out, man, because I don't know if it was Farm 22 or Farm 23, but one of those had a really good modding community, and you could like literally do a role-playing type game feel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out, Alan. I appreciate that recommendation though, because depending on how this update comes. Oh wait, I think our objective is above ground. Let me pull out TAC map real quick. Yeah, I see windows, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess that our objective is in fact above ground. So let's sneak over to these barrels. I wonder if someone was just here because I don't see... Oh, we got some cadavers in the streets. I'm almost thinking that the building we're looking for is up here based on the picture. I think it's this building right here. Oh, this guy scared me. My bad, bro. Yeah, that guy scared the bejeebus out of me. Okay, so this is the intel we're looking for. $19 or $22 is the best. It might have been $22. There are bets that after this update that PvP will die after 2 or 3 months. I think 5 or 6. Sounds terrible already. Yeah, man. I don't know. We shall see. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt because it deserves that much. But beyond that, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I will hold them to the standard that they have put forth. If for any reason I feel like they can't meet their own standards, I mean, that'll be a different story. I was hoping to grab that. I don't know why the prompt isn't showing up anywhere. I feel like it ought to. Oh well. A friend of mine and myself co-op Farming Sim 2025. Yeah, and that's something I want to branch out towards is like the co-op, but especially cross-platform. Like dudes who are rocking Xbox, I think it'd be fun to be able to co-op, cross-play with them. So I've got a few homies that unfortunately do not have PCs. I get it. They're a bit of an investment. They certainly can be, that's for sure. I think I passed it. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out, man. If nothing else, I think it'd be a fun game to play with my girl. If I had to guess, I feel like those who really want the PvP to take off I think will really jump into this game. And I think it's going to draw a large spike of attention to this game. I don't know, man. We'll see. I think a large wave of new players will actually probably start playing. My buddy always says to me, plow it up. That's funny. Yeah, man, I wouldn't mind getting into a farm sim, that's for sure. Okay, so there's a mission just next door of us here. State of the weapon shipment. State of the weapon shipment. And that's at shooting range. Do I need a key? No. It's just a computer inside a bunker. Cool, so with that being said, we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. We've got enough for sure to make this run. Let's head towards like the corner here. Maybe we can just run across. Head through here, hit bunker. I don't know if I want to go by air traffic control tower though. So maybe I'll just bump from here to Delta 3.
Raven dispatch, moving to Lima 1.
Yeah, why not? I grabbed keys for YBL, not knowing if we need them or not. I should have consulted with TACMAP more, but you know what? We're good. We don't need a key for this mission either. And then this one's over at Midnight Sapphire, Riverfront View. We got about 40 seconds on the bird. Riverfront View. I think that one does need a key.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA 30 seconds.
Riverfront QRS T. Here we go. Okay, it just says scout the area. We may not need a key for that mission. So we may be able to, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we may be able to knock out back-to-back missions. We're going to try here.
I'm at the LZ. Hurry up and get in.
Let's just,
Strap in. We're heading out.
let's just survive Fort Nerith first. Short little flight, we're just going to bump over to Delta 3, and then from there we're just going to hit the bunker. So as long as everything goes well,
LZ. 30 seconds.
we should be able to knock out these missions back-to-back. No problemo. Man, yeah, I'm hoping to knock these 3 missions out, turn these in, get a couple more, knock those out. I'm on a bit of a time window for the next few hours, but after that, depending on
Spread out.
how things go, I may be able to just come back on and stream. I don't want to give you guys that expectation though, so. I'm just glad I get to play. Yeah, I feel like the past few times I've been to Fort Nerith, things have been a bit wonky. I've had issues with the server lately. I tried diagnosing the problem to ensure it wasn't my connection. As far as I can tell, my internet was pretty stable the entire time. And I was just having like the strangest time staying on the game. Dome says he's at work listening in. It seems oddly quiet here. Wow. As I'm saying those words. Shots go off. Suppressed, of course. More shots. Okay, it seems clear. close to here. Problem is I don't see bodies, so I'm a little bit concerned about a respawn. One close. Shots fired. Could be at me. More shots fired. No visual. I've never seen that before, so that's new. Reloading. I am up. Okay. AK-15. I'm gonna grab the nade. You're pro. No cash. AK-12. Cash and credit card. That guy sounds like he's above ground. I don't want to hang around because they're going to start respawning. I'm going to hop this wall, do a dirty peek. I see one by the van. One dead. Oh my gosh. I'm getting shot at, but I don't know where. They're right here. I've never seen that. You guys saw that, right? They were like stuck in the wall. Or against it, rather. I still hear voices inside of bunker, but I don't see where this guy's at. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, I got a shot in the left trap. Cash. You're pro. Okay, so this is the computer we're here to find, I believe. Is it not? Is there a different computer I'm supposed to find? Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot. Maybe I need to look at the keyboard. Okay, task completed. That leaves riverfront to view. Okay, let's go ahead and loot those two bodies back there. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. That was kind of wild, not gonna lie. I hear footsteps. No visual. Okay. Whoa. Wow. I'm gonna take both of these. This looks suppressed. I'm gonna take this and this and that and call it good. Last ammo box, and then we'll get out of here. Oh, wait. No way. What the heck? Okay, that's cool. We just found some M855A1 here at Fort Nerith. That is my first time. How does it sound like he's right here? Like he's like right behind me. I'm like terrified to stand here. Some nice helmets, that's about it. Oh, he's up above me. He's up above me. I'm scared. Oh, I love that for me. Yeah. Well, the nice thing is I have all my mission tasks. So that's hot. Nothing that'll wake you up like a one shot to the dome. Wow. Do I even bother? Pending. Before we start accepting tasks, let's just turn these in real quick. Hand over, complete. Lab rat. Handshake. Attack soldiers at the military base. Just kill 30. And then... Banshee. Okay, so we have to get back up. Yeah, I suppose this will do. And then I don't have an RPC, so I have to use this guy. And then we're gonna need some mags for sure. A couple of nades. Got some FMJ right here. I think we got some green tip down here. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I want to turn that into a recovery mission. I suppose we could. It's a long ride back. And if that's the case, then we might as well just leave the bag I'm wearing now here. There's some Gucci kit over there, though. I would like that stuff back. It's tricky because, like, at some point, it's diminishing returns. You know, like, it's not even almost even worth it. But we're just gonna try.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
Like, I definitely heard him above me, right? I could hear him aggro in the bushes above me. Could not see him for the life of me, though. SKS, that's nice. I might save that for like a throwaway kit. Especially if I run to like the starter town. Got an M700 and another ammo box, so that's nice. probably stack that guy full of green tip I've got. Oh, this is my bird. Okay, I've got ammo, ear pro, no bag, got food. Oh,
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
we'll see.
Ready up, we're taking off.
So I went down literally at the lip of bunker, right there. That sucks, man. Couldn't see the dude, but he saw me, so. If I could recover my stuff, that'd be really nice. I might throw, if this will receive it, I might throw some of those attachments onto this M4A1 and then throw this into my bag in the extra slot and then hit up Midnight Sapphire. Well, we're green on everything else. Yeah, these Spectres aren't bad. The Elcans. I don't hate them. A bit busy for my preference, like this crosshair, but not bad. The other game I was looking at, just to pass some time, Alan says Saturday did like a almost 10-hour live stream with the guy. It was rough. That is a long time. 10 hours, man. Sounds like it was a lot of fun though. I've been jonesing for like a decent, like 4-hour stream. I feel like I haven't had one of those in a while. I feel like with summer coming on, things just get so busy now that the weather's like nice. Between like wanting to go camping, ride my bike, go hiking, go fishing, really anything outside. Like even if it's just walking outside, like I'll literally just grab my dog and just go walk. Like it's that time of the year where the evenings, as long as it's not storming,
30 seconds.
you know, it's like 7, 8, 9 o'clock and still just really nice outside. Alan says he's level 35 now. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't know if I'll max out the vendors before the wipe. I feel like it's going to be coming relatively soon. Storms have held me from getting out much. Yeah, I get it.
Go, go, go!
It's tricky because depending on the activity, I'm almost deterred from even having interest in going out because, to be honest, like if it's just a drive, I don't mind. But if it's like a camping activity, like the last thing I want to do is the party that goes with me. I don't want them to feel trapped in a bad weather. Like I've dealt with some pretty rough camping experiences, and all of them have always ended up pretty fun. But I know that that's not everyone's cup of tea, so... Somewhere... Is that a guy? Okay, if I can just fight back to my body and grab my stuff in GTFO, that would be nice. I think it's strange that these guys haven't spawned. Okay, that guy definitely did, because he's dead. His body wasn't there before. Dome says, bro, take me. Yeah, man, depending on the schedule, if you can make schedule work, I'm going regardless. Alright, so I know for sure that this dude that killed me is up here. He's right here. Alright, he's dead. Alright, let's go grab our stuff. I don't know why I thought he was above the bunker. He's obviously not above the bunker. I feel like he was spammed somewhere. And then we wanted to see if we could fit these onto... Nope, that's not gonna work. That is the nicest pack, though. I don't really think I need or want anything else from this guy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop it. Because it is really nice, but not as nice as the M4 I'm rocking. It's got some FMJ in it. Okay. That's everything I feel like grabbing. Let's just see if this respawned. It did not. And I don't have room, so we're just gonna peace out, head to midnight, knock out that mission. Whoa. I had a guy at Tiger Bay standing on a guy's shoulder shooting me. Wow. Was that enemy AI, or was that faction? That sounds like the DayZ days, bro. Where you would like hop on your buddy's shoulders to peek a window in DayZ. AI. That's wild, man. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, there's so many things that I feel like I'm kind of tapped out on exploring the game's potential. What I might do is just literally start exploring the map only and doing more exploration of the map. It's one thing I haven't done enough of that I honestly might just start doing. Like, I haven't watched any videos about how far you can get inside that red circle. I haven't seen enough content or even read any threads about some of the unexplored areas of the map that just have like little Easter eggs and stuff. So, if there are any. It's that kind of stuff that I might shift my attention to now that we're reaching this kind of weird lull. Like, as much as I enjoy doing these missions for like cash and to have something to do, I might just start exploring more of the map. Because like Dome wasn't aware of like hidden missions that can pop up as prompts until it happened. Holland says, I can't wait to see the new map layout. Yeah, man. I'm a bit curious myself how they're going to make that work.
Raven dispatched. Moving to Delta 3.
So I'm going to head back to camp, drop this stuff, probably repair everything.
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA 30 seconds.
Like, one thing I don't know. Like, I don't know how far into ground zero you can get. And it looks like in some areas, like, there might be structure. I just don't know if that's like a rock face or if it's like a roof.
Landing. Get in. Go.
And I've,
Get ready. We're moving out.
since my last wipe, I've done a pretty good job of exploring a lot of areas that I wouldn't have otherwise been to. I don't know, I've just been like genuinely curious to see what some of these structures are that you can see on the map. So I've gone out to just go check them out. Because they kind of fascinate me. Like, there's some roads that I just kind of wonder, like, what's the point? Like, what's the plan here? Like this dirt road, for example. It looks like it's just a gathering of rocks, like a rock structure. Like, I wonder what the point of that is. Alan says, I've ran to so many of the LZs. Yeah, man, same. I just grabbed a ton of food and water and just started exploring the map. I did a dome. Exactly. Exactly. And part of me wonders, like, how far up this road can I travel before it no longer lets me, like, travel the road? Like, I don't know if anyone's answered that or figured that out yet. Again, I don't watch a lot of content on the game because I want to, like, arrive at as many of my own conclusions as humanly possible without somebody else's influence. I definitely haven't spent as much time as I could have in this, like, weird section of the map. Like, if you draw a line from KV down to Delta 4, like, this whole section of the map, I don't think I've spent very much time, if any, in this area. It's a bit inconvenient to get there, that's for sure. But I would be down to land Echo 3 and just kind of push up through here and see what's all in here. Because obviously there's structure. That's a building. Here's an outcrop of buildings. Like, I don't know what any of that is. I don't think I've ever seen it or been to it. Like, and even these roads in here, like, I'd like to walk every road in this game. Like, this building all the way out here, if there's not like a $5,000 high tier loot item, I don't even know why you'd put that there, to be honest.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
But that's kind of my tentative plan if things don't work out the way I'm hoping they will. I'm literally just going to explore and try and, like, just spend as much time exploring the map. And I'm sure, just kind of based on some of the discussions from the developers, I wouldn't be surprised if there's patrols out there from enemy AI. I just don't know what to expect because I've literally never been. So I can't imagine a lot of people do. Like, there's not an incentive, as far as I can tell right now.
And we're back. Home sweet home.
Alright, let's dump some of this stuff. So, for sure, we can dump... I'm just going to do some quick inventory stuff here, guys. Nothing super stimulating, I'm sure, but needs to be done. We can throw the FMJ in here. Might as well as... Get some A1. I've tried to keep this case here, my like A1, my designated A1 case. I've done a pretty good job of that so far. I'm trying to maintain that. Sure, why not? And then I'd like to make some room for this guy. Let's make this a gun belt. Okay. I do want to keep the M7 hundo. I think it'd be nice to start moving back into like a DMR type of build. Cool. Let's offload some loot. I definitely want to keep some of these electronic devices. They definitely come in handy. Some of these, however, not as useful. Just something to sell, if I'm being honest. Okay. Food, water, nade. We probably don't need the keys where we're going. I'm thinking we'll probably need hella food and water, though. And then I might just take one more stack of greenies. And then keys, probably don't need keys. Okay, so what I'm looking at, I got a 5.5k ring the other night. Didn't know they had that. Yeah, I feel like Nate mentioned that, or maybe it was watches he was talking about. Either way, I have not been so lucky as to find one of those. That is pretty damn cool. Like, I'd really like to see what the hell that is. But also I want to explore what this is, like this whole thing. From 123, 154, all the way till this side right here. 136, 154. That whole thing just seems like, I don't know, kind of interesting. So I'm going to hit... probably Echo 3. And then push that whole way.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
It's going to be dark. Let's do repair, 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 repair. I'll keep the secondary in my locker. We've got meds, nades, meth, green tip. Green chip for days. Yeah. Feeling pretty good.
Raven, wheels down and ready to load. Strap in, we're heading out.
Yeah, so this is purely like a recon mission. I wouldn't even call it a mission. It's just somewhere I've never been, and looking at the map, I'm genuinely curious to see what's there. I think the tentative plan right now, as long as I don't die, because I feel like if I die, I'm probably... I don't see myself going back for this kit. It's not terribly far. Like, what on earth is this thing, bro? Is that not a building right there? 137, 152. Like, what is even that? What is that?
Close. 1 minute.
So weird to me. But yeah, if I do die en route to, like, scout out this place, I don't know if I'm gonna go back there. Bang, bang. We'll see. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah.
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
Alan says, I hope it lets you go there. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like the game might have like one of those invisible walls where like you just cannot proceed beyond that certain point, and it's just like there on the map but not accessible. Like once I had a pretty decent grasp for Skyrim. That's basically what all I did. Just like I ran to like the edges of the map,
Move out.
like you do in any sandbox, like whether it's Minecraft, Sons of the Forest, any of these like open world maps. Like at some point, I just like shift my attention to what the hell is over there. I've never seen it. Let's go check it out. And I don't know. In my experience, it just kind of seems like, I don't know, it's kind of fun. It's like, you know, the feeling of being somewhere no one else has ever been before. So, let's do it. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna just get close enough this waypoint goes off. And I'm basically gonna follow this road up and see what we come across, because I have never been. It's about to get dark, so that super sucks. Okay, so there are... Okay, I don't know what that is. Alan, this looks like exactly like what you were talking about. A dude standing on another dude's shoulders. Except they were, like, leapfrogging each other. It was weird. Makes me uncomfortable. Bro, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like developers need to fix this part of the game in order for me to want to keep playing, because what was even that? Like, I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so we got probably a few hundred meters before we're even close to what I suspect is probably just an outcrop of rocks. But it does look like it could potentially be structure, so I'm just going to check it out, because I don't know. I mean, if anyone else is watching this and has been here before, feel free to save me the time by hopping in the chat and letting me know. But as far as I know, I don't know anyone who's been out this far. But yeah, I just feel like with most games I play that are open world like this, kind of sandbox like, Alan says that those dudes were buddies. They definitely were. And this building's gonna have Dome's beer stash. Probably, bro. Oh, this is a building. Okay, we're probably gonna have AI here. Yep. Oh, inside the building. Whoa. That was some... I wouldn't say teleporting speed, but that was pretty fast. I'm not gonna call it clear, but I'm gonna start looting. I might take the gauze. Don't know what kind of trouble we're gonna get into tonight. Oh, actually. Yeah, there we go. There's a secondary. Another magazine. Some foods. Well, there you go. This is in fact a building that you can go to. I'm gonna smash these bamboo shoots real quick because I'm getting low on food and really low on hydration. I didn't find Dome's beer stash, but I did find his bamboo stash. Yeah, I was hoping to see some sort of like Easter egg. Interesting. So the clock is definitely wrong. I don't know if that's intentional or not. The time reads in game 9:03 p.m. The clock reads something like 10. I'm gonna say 09, 08, 10:08, 10:09, somewhere in there. Either way, got some photos on the wall. Yeah, I don't know, man. Another few photos on the wall over here. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, a bit strange. I don't know if there was a point to this being here. I would really like to hop on this guy and just take it for a ride. I think a moped would be so perfect for this game. Or really any land-based vehicle would be rad. we at? We are heading north. Back to the road. Okay, so I have gained a bit of confidence, though, that what I am suspecting is structures in the game may actually be structures. So like this, it looks almost like just an outcrop of rocks, to be honest, which makes me feel like the building here is in fact a building and not just rocks on the map. So makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out sometime. This is about where I thought it would let me go, and then I just assumed it wouldn't let me go any further. Okay, good to know. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a discoverable location on your map. You do get experience points for coming to this place. So far, I don't see... I mean, I see some bandages. But as far as I can tell, there's nothing of any significant value here. Oh. I'm just gonna comb these real quick, make sure I'm not overlooking any AI. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so this place is called the Crossroads. Yep, Crossroads. Interesting. Another Type 51. Cash. Another mag. I may swap this black handle. Maybe I'll just bring it with me for now. Can always sell it. Like, part of me wants to believe that there's like a certain level of intentionality here with the design, but it's really hard to say. Like, nothing here seems particularly okay. Don't mind that. Yeah, nothing here seems particularly odd or out of place. I've seen this photo of this young woman here quite a few times now. She looks like possibly royalty, based on like her garb and the clothing that she's wearing. I don't know. I mean, I've got some theories, like maybe the president's daughter, like she's in line to be ruler of the country, maybe. I don't know if she's like the emperor's daughter. I don't know how it works here in this country. But we did find a smartphone, so that's rad. And then we shot a guy here at the bus stop. Nothing. Candy bar. He had a scorpion. Okay. We're now heading west. I don't know how far to let me go. it seems strange because like I feel like a lot of the shaders look super weird. I'm pushing the game at 148 frames per second right now, and that's with streaming. So not very common. Probably because I'm away from other players. I'm real curious to see how far it lets me go though. I do see an outcrop of buildings here. No one's home. I'm gonna sprint. Try and take up some of this distance here. Interesting. I'm now pushing 150 to 154 frames per second. I feel like the further this way I get, the higher my refresh rate's getting. This is pretty wild. I feel like I'm heading into uncharted waters right now. It hasn't stopped me yet. Still going. Oh, I just had a weird lag. We're fine. We're fine. Alan says, opening new ground. Yeah, it really feels that way. I'm getting closer to these buildings. Might turn off the light just so I don't draw any attention to myself. In case there are enemy AI. Okay, it hasn't stopped me yet. Alright, same thing. Nothing too crazy. Nothing like out of the ordinary. Bandages. A backpack. It seems like pretty standard, I feel like. Nothing wild. How is there... Oh. Coming out of KV. The Crimson. Wait, where... Oh, yeah. Every now and then birds will fly in like random directions to exit the map. Oh, we got a guy right here. He's dead. Okay, I did hear the like notification of like you discovered a new place. I didn't look at it. Once I get to a good stopping point, I'll open it up and take a good look. But like now, what did it say? Roadside houses. Okay. They weren't too creative with that one. Oh, what is that? Bandages. Again, nothing too crazy, honestly. chocolate bar. I mean, so far, yeah, I don't know. Nothing crazy, but I'm not disappointed either. Just killed another guy. Oh, we got one here. He's dead. I'm gonna keep an eye on this house. Oh, door just opened. Okay, nothing crazy. A lot of concrete. He had a CQA1 all the way out here. Sawmill office key. Way out here. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Again, nothing out of the ordinary. I've seen this picture, I've seen that picture a few times. There's the young woman again. Almost the exact same 5 pictures, really, as some of the other houses we've been in. Ibelin. Some sunnies. Another bus stop. There's that body we shot. Looks like a little bit of a construction site here. We got some lights on. Maybe somebody's home. I'm gonna top off my mag real quick. Oh. Somebody was home. I'm just listening for a second. Okay, they were clear. Got some typical food, drinks, bandages. Again, nothing crazy. I don't know. Cash. Alright, let's get a good eye on this construction site. I don't see anyone patrolling the road. Okay, we got a guy back here. One dead. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if this is going to be a mission later. This area way out here in the boonies. Huh. A placeholder? Yeah, possibly. Well, I'm just gonna run. There's another outcrop of maybe 1 or 2 buildings this way. Just gonna see how far it lets me go. There's just see if anyone's here. Clear. Clear. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Yeah, I really don't know what that's supposed to be. Nothing here looks, again, of nothing really significant. Let's, yeah, let's just see how far this we run. Okay, looks like a checkpoint up ahead. Maybe. Okay, we got enemy AI. Let's shut off this light for a second. We're trying to sneak up over here. Is he aggro? No, he's not aggro. I'm gonna take him. He's dead. Lights on. Okay, so this is the end of the map. I'm getting shot at. One dead. Yeah, here's the end of the map. We found it. Also, for those of you who are curious if there is an end to the map, this is it. Doesn't look like you can go anywhere beyond this point. And it just stops here. So the coordinates are 123, 154. So even though there's a lot of road, this is as far as you can go. Well, folks, I think that will be a good stopping point to tonight's journey. If you made it this far, I appreciate the hell out of you. I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. See ya.